Hello, my name is Shalisa, and this is Friday Souls. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you'll stay. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about life and some of the things that I'm working on in my sewing room, as well as some things that I picked up this week. So if this is something you're interested in, please stay tuned. First, let's talk about what I've been working on. The first thing that I made was this gorgeous, I found this gorgeous fabric at Joann's. It was a remnant. I said, oh, that is perfect. I like when babies have unexpected colors on, and even though the new grandbaby is a girl, I just thought this was so adorable. So I made this blanket for her. And her mom's like, oh, that's cute because she's going to be born in the fall. I was like, I wasn't thinking like that, but we're going to roll with what you're thinking. So I thought I love this. I still have another piece, and I'm thinking about just making another blanket just to have in case somebody else needs like a gift. But I thought this was so pretty. Then I did the back with this color, green minky, and around the sides. But I love it. I'm so happy. It's a little wonky. I think this was my first Mickey blanket. It's a little wonky, but you can see, but I'm loving it. I just love how it turned out. I think it's so beautiful. I can't wait for her to see it in person. I showed her a picture. She liked it. And I also made my grandson's bucket hats. I saw, I think Creativity by T. She said her son asked her for a hat, and when he showed her the picture of what he was talking about, it was actually a bucket hat. So I was thinking, oh, well, he a little boy. He like bucket hats. Maybe my little boys are like bucket hats, because it's just kind of hard to find something to sew for boys. So when she said that, I purchased the bucket hat pattern, and I made my babies a hat. And they seen them on FaceTime because one's in Georgia and one's in Alabama. But this is the Spider-Man hat. I just think they turned out adorable. So when I called the one who the Spider-Man hat belongs to, and he saw it, he said, bring it to me now. I said, I can't bring it to you now. I got to put it in the mail. But unfortunately, we had a death in the family this past weekend, so I will be probably seeing him next week. So I'm not going to even mail it. I'll just give it to him in person when I see him. The next hat is a Batman hat, and I super love this one. And I'll use the same materials, but this one just feels more crisper. But this grandson, he likes the hat, and then after I made the hat, his parents are like, oh, he likes Thomas the Train. I said, and I have plenty Thomas the Train fabric, so if I get a chance before I have to go out of town, I will be making him a Thomas the Train hat as well, because he's not really picky. He could care less what it is. He'll just wear the hat. So those are the things that I have made, and I cut out. It's in this bag because I was gonna go do a sew day, and since it was cut out, I was just gonna take this with me. But I end up doing something else, and I didn't sew that day. But I have cut out 9729, and I'm working on view B. So it's cut out, it's ready to go, and preferably I'll get to it this week. But I can't wait. I watched the videos. The videos, she actually makes it look really simple. Um, it doesn't seem like it's too hard. I don't know what it's oh, it's rated as easy, so hopefully it'll be an easy make. It seems pretty straightforward. I'm a visual learner, so I tend to watch the videos. I try to read through the instruction first before I watch the videos, because I'm such a visual learner. Once I see the videos and then I start looking at the instructions, then I start piecing stuff together by pictures, and that's not good. So I try to make myself read the instructions first. That way when she's going through, or whoever's doing the video, I have a better understanding instead of a complete understanding just from the video. So that's what I did with this. It looks pretty straightforward. It looks like it's gonna take me, I don't know, not very long to put together. So I'm looking forward to putting that together this week. What else happened this week? I'm on the search for a pattern by Mimi G. I don't know, it's 80 something, 8081 or 8082, something other. I'll put it up. But I'm on the search for that pattern. I have had this pattern in my stash for years. However, I've had the larger size because at one point I was a larger woman. And regardless of the fact, I can't even find the larger size pattern that I had. I just have the envelope and no pattern. Where it is, I don't know. But with that being said, this, I guess, is a vintage pattern. Maybe I need to write her and ask her to do a re-release on it, because I cannot find this pattern. But anyway, I'm saying that to say I went to Walmart in search of the pattern, because I feel like a lot of people don't probably buy patterns from Walmart, and that they may have had it in their drawers, which their drawers are all over the place because, you know, nobody's really keeping tabs on the pattern. So with that being said, I didn't find that pattern, but I did find a pattern that I have been looking for. And it's a simplicity pattern. And it's a sleeve pattern. I had been looking for this one as well. And I hadn't been able to find it. It hadn't been in the drawers when I tried to catch the sale on Simplicity, and I hadn't found it. So I did find this. It is Simplicity 8506. And it looks like there are eight different sleeves. So I wanted this for when I'm drafting my own patterns. I'm not I'm not super good at the sleeve as of yet, so I figured this would come in handy. So I purchased this because I had been looking for it. And then I think I found it on eBay, was contemplating on the shipping or whatever. So I just went ahead and paid, I think this is like $9.97, paid the $10, because once I pay $5 on eBay, $5 on shipping, same thing. So I purchased this one. And I also purchased, nobody probably knows this about me, but my favorite animal growing up was a koala. Now my favorite animal is the sloth. And the reason why is because he is so slow and steady. And oftentimes I feel like I'm moving so slow and steady, so I feel like we're relatable. Anyway, if you come into my sewing room, if you see an animal, it's a sloth around here. But I always wanted to make a stuffed animal sloth of my own to keep in the sewing room. And I didn't know there was a pattern. So I found this pattern 8821, and I'm going to make the sloth and the koala. I think those are so adorable. I can't wait. I just can't wait. This is going to be so cute. Anyway, while I'm looking through their patterns, I had no idea McCall's made these patterns. And I don't know if they're just for Walmart or not. I've never seen these before in my life. But I found these easy. No, it says It's So Simple by McCall's. And they're $2.97. And I thought they were cute. And it tells you on the front how many yards of fabric you're going to need. So I picked up this one. Oh, so I guess this is the number L9428. Anyway, it tells you on the front it needs 4 yards. But I thought this dress was so super cute. And look, I've never seen these, but I never looked in the drawer at Walmart. Anyway, that was probably like my second time in the drawer. I never really paid attention. I thought this was just gonna be a cute shirt. It's a 2-yard make. It is L9457. You see it takes 2 yards. It is super cute and looks super easy for knit fabric, and I have plenty of knit fabric. So I thought that was really cute. Probably make that really soon. I wanted some easy pull-up pants, so I got this. And it actually has several little views on here, and this is L9553. But here, this is cute. And then on the back, you can see it's really just a skirt and pants, but it's showing you to make it different lengths. So I bought this for the pants. $2.97, you couldn't beat it. And I bought this as like a cardigan. And there's actually some fabric on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Excuse me, that I was thinking about in reference to this. This is L9629. Comes in sizes extra small to extra large. And it's a 2-yard pattern. But I like that. I think that is so adorable. So hopefully I'll get a chance to go back to Hobby Lobby for that material, because I saw it one day and I got some material and then went to another Hobby Lobby in search of the rest of the material that I was purchasing from there. And I was like, I'll just get it from that other Hobby Lobby, but they didn't have that on sale, so I wasn't able to get it yet. But speaking of Hobby Lobby, I will show you some of the things that I did get. This is the fabric. This is the knit fabric. And you know I'm in love with that pattern. Don't know the name. It's a McCall's pattern, the little romper jumpsuit. I'll put a picture of it up here. But I purchased this, and it's just some knit fabric, but it was a solid, and it's a little thicker than the other knits I was using. So I was thinking it would make a nice jumpsuit or romper. But they only had 2 yards at my first stop. And so yesterday I was able to go to the other Hobby Lobby and pick up more. So let's just see if they match, if they're the same color, because sometimes you're worried about that too. Yeah, they're the same. So I got another 2 yards from another Hobby Lobby, and these are on clearance for $3 a yard. I purchased this. This is definitely going to be the romper, because it was only 2.5 yards of this. So this will be the short version, but it's like a baby blue color. Really cute. A little texture on it. Here's another, I guess this is coral or peach. $3 a yard. I got 4 yards of that one. I got this. I got 4 yards of this. Again, $3 a yard. I thought that one looked more springy, so that would be more appropriate for right now. So, and I have this lighter peach. This is probably more peach than the other one. And I got 4 yards of that as well. And it had a mark on it, so he gave me an additional piece of it. So whatever's good on there, I should be able to do something with it. And I found this webbing was marked on clearance for 62 cents a yard, and I got 2 yards just to make a bag with it. I thought it was really cute. It reminded me of camouflage. And since I'm making baby clothes, they had this marked down at 62 cents a yard as well. And I just thought that might be a cute trim that I might add to something. But for 62 cents, I just got a couple yards in case I'm like, oh, okay, this dress is missing something. Let's add this. So I got that. And I never look at anything else, but if you wear costume jewelry, they have their jewelry marked down. So I purchased this pair. This is a pair of earrings. And this pair is regular $14.90. Is regular $14.99, and I think I got them for $3.24. But I'm going to show you the other pairs of earrings that I purchased. This pair was regular $5.99. I paid $1.74. Again, this one regular $5.99. I paid $1.49. $7.99, and I paid $1.99. And these were regular $8.99. I paid $2.24, but I thought those were so pretty. So I never bought jewelry from Hobby Lobby, but I figured the clearance prices was a good deal, and the jewelry returns anyway. So hello, I wanted to come to you because before I edit my video, because I think I forgot to mention a couple of things. One thing that I forgot to mention was I had 2 new additions to my sewing machine collection. So this past week I purchased a Singer Featherweight. Very excited. It sews beautifully. The objective behind naming the featherweights is that you name them after the original owner. So it has a birthday and everything. So my original owner, her name was Marion. So I'm gonna put a picture of Marion up so you can see my featherweight. I also wanted a treadle machine, and if you don't know what a treadle machine, that's just the one that doesn't use electricity. You power it with your feet. So I wanted this machine as well. I actually found it for $45, and I was super excited. It still worked. And I do name all my machines, and this machine, when people tell me the backstory, I kind of feel like, okay, now I'm a part of their family, so I have to have it has sentimental value to them. So therefore, you've told me the story, and now that value has been passed on to me. So with that being said, the lady that I purchased the treadle from, it belonged to her grandmother, and she was an older lady, the lady I purchased it from. So I'm not even sure the exact age of the machine, and hopefully I'll be able to get information to determine the age of the machine. But I'm not sure the exact age, but it did belong to her grandmother, and after her grandmother passed, her aunt took the machine and she used the machine. So I forgot to ask her either of their names, because I would have named the machine after them. However, because I did not, I do remember as a child going to my great aunt's house, which was my great grandmother's sister. So I remember going to her house, and I remember her making these heavy, amazing quilts. And I remember that as a child, and her name was Oralee. And my great grandmother, her name was Hattie. So the treadle machine is named Oralee Hattie. So I'm going to put a picture of Oralee Hattie up here so you can see her. But these are 2 machines that I did want to add to my collection. They will be used and they will be loved. And that's really it for machines. The only machine that I will probably buy, and it may or may not be anytime soon, just depends on if I find a great deal. And it depends on if I find a great deal or not. And with that being said, that's just what I consider to be my dream machine, the one machine that I want to have all the bells and whistles that I want just for my personal self. But other than that, my little sewing machine collection is finished, and I just wanted to share my two new members with you. And I also wanted to do my shout out for I didn't do a video last week, but I also wanted to do my shout out for this week, and the shout out is Blueprint DIY. If you're into upcycling of any kind, you will love her channel. She has just grown. I think she now has her own little brick and mortar place. Just super proud of this lady. But she shows you really unique items to refashion, or how to refashion, where to get inspiration from. So if you haven't checked her out, check out Blueprint DIY. You will absolutely love her channel. And she not only shows you things that you can upcycle by sewing, she do have some things that she shows you that are considered to be no-sew. So if that is really up your alley, you really would want to check her out. So I will link her channel in my description, as well as put her name on the screen. And I just wanted to do my shout out because she is somebody who influenced me, as well as I think it's T. Myers or Time is Handmade. I love their channels because I love to upcycle. That's just my little way of giving back to Mother Earth by trying to prevent waste. And I just like to be creative, try to create something beautiful out of just a bunch of stuff that may or may not be discarded. So with that being said, I just wanted to do my shout out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I think that's everything, guys. That's everything for this week. That's all the sewing stuff. I would like to say that I mentioned earlier that we had a death in my family this week. And out of respect for the family, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I would like to say that be careful as we approach these hot months, and you're going swimming and you're getting into water. Just be careful about what you're doing, and you know, watching and paying attention. And this isn't even a story of, oh, they were drinking and having fun. This is just people was having regular old fun. And it could be just you going to the beach with the kids and, you know, just dropping your head down and look at the phone for 1 second, and things can happen in just a second. So I'm talking to you about it because it was on the news. This happened in Jacksonville, Florida. And this is a really trying time for my family. So if I'm not super me, that's why this and I'm sad, but my heart is really going out to the parents of my nephew. But I just want to say, as we enter these summer months, to please just pay attention. Nothing is more important than paying attention around water. Respect the water. Just pay attention. The phone and any other thing that you have going on. If you're going to the beach to have fun, or you're going to the pool, do just that. And if you're with someone, look after them. And I'm just saying that as a precaution. The incident that happened with my family member, it was none of those above. It just happened, and it was just a tragic event, and it has it just makes you appreciate being with your loved ones more. And with that being said, I live in Virginia, but most of my family and my children are down south. So I will be moving back closer to my family. And before this happened, I had already planned to move back. I have already started making arrangements, and I guess this is just another nudge to let me know that I'm moving in the right direction, because even though you can't stop anything, being close, it just helps. So I will be moving back to Georgia by the end of the summer to be closer to my family. But guys, be careful. That's all I can say. And no, it was not an incident of, not being careful. It happened. And We don't know how long we have here or how long our loved ones have here. So cherish each moment. And with that being said, don't forget to go and sow something fabulous. I'll see you guys on the next video.